Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone to this new lesson of phonetics, always about stress placement in the English word. Now, this time I'm going to deal with another category of words, which is the three-syllable simple word. Right, the three-syllable simple word, which can be a noun, or also an adjective, or also a verb, or also any other type of or part of speech. So in this first video, I'm going to focus first on the three-syllable simple nouns and adjectives. Clear? Because both of them have the same rules. Okay, they have common rule which governs their stress placement. Clear? Good. And we'll deal with stress in three-syllable simple verbs in our next, inshallah, video and lesson. So, what's new about stress position in three-syllable simple nouns or adjectives? Now here we have a common rule, which says that in most and usually, alright, in three-syllable simple nouns and adjectives, we usually stress the first syllable. Clear? So usually in English, when we have a noun or adjective of three syllables, we stress usually the first syllable. Let's take some examples for nouns first. I have camera, camera, first syllable is stressed as a noun. Valentine, I have first syllable here also is stressed in this noun. Also, intellect, also, my first syllable in this three-syllable simple noun also is stressed. Now, for three-syllable simple adjectives, we have innocent, right, so in here is stressed, first syllable. Difficult, D also here, the first syllable in this adjective is stressed, and also insolent, so in is my first syllable and it is stressed. So generally and usually we stress the first syllable in three-syllable simple nouns and adjectives. Yet there is another rule, okay, which says that if the second syllable in this three-syllable simple noun or adjective, I mean here, central syllable, second syllable, if it contains a long vowel, or a diphthong, or if it contains also a vowel plus more than one consonant. So in this case, we stress the second syllable and not the first one. Not the first one. Why? Because you know the stress usually, right, in English words, follows these three features. Alright, features. So let's take examples, okay, about these three features of second syllable. For example, for nouns, I have the word disaster. Disaster, it contains long A, long vowel. So za is stressed. Clear? Potato. So te is stressed because second syllable here contains diphthong ao, and also injunction. Here also we have jang, alright, it contains this second syllable vowel plus na sound, na and ka. So here also vowel plus more than one consonant. Clear? That's why here we stress the second syllable, right, and not the first one. Clear? Now also other examples with adjectives. I have imperfect. Per is stressed, it contains long vowel, right? Imperial, pure is stressed, it contains also diphthong ear, right? And also distrustful, so distrustful. So rust also contains one vowel plus more than one consonant, sa and ta, that's why it is stressed. Clear? Stressed. Now, there is also another case when we should stress also the central and the second syllable within the three simple or three-syllable simple noun or adjective. It is when the third syllable, the final syllable, right, contains diphthong ow, or also it contains a short vowel. So in case I have a three-syllable simple noun or adjective which ends with the diphthong at the end ow, or also find the short vowel, here we stress also the second syllable. Clear? With second syllable. For example, I can mention here the two examples. Tomato as a noun. Tomato. Clear? Tomato. I have third one is to, ends with ow, and second one ma. Okay, contains short vowel a. Clear? That's why second syllable here is stressed. And also tomorrow ends with third syllable, contains ow, right? Diphthong ow, and before it we find o, short vowel o. That's why more is stressed. Right? Good. Now we have a question here. Can we find the third or the final syllable stressed, right, in three-syllable simple nouns or adjectives? Yes, it can be sometimes, right? But usually, I repeat, usually the three-syllable simple nouns or adjectives are stressed on the first syllable, and only in the two previous cases, clear, right? We stress it in the second syllable, right? Now, sometimes the third syllable is stressed, right? It can be stressed, especially if it contains, as usual,
the suffix e, ia, or the other suffixes.
Rule for the third syllable, right? When it is stressed, it's not very common, right? It means sometimes, right? Now,
it is usually unstressed, but we stress it,
and especially if the third syllable ends with or contains ia or e. Diphthong ia means double er, right? Or also if the word ends with e, right? For example, for ia I have volunteer. So here I stress tia, third syllable, right? Contains diphthong ia, and it ends with er, right? And also engineer, right? So ia here also is nia is stressed, clear? Also for e, like employee. So here it ends with double e, long vowel e. That's why third syllable here is stressed. And also referee, double e at the end, long e. Here also third syllable is stressed. Clear? Right. So the third syllable can be sometimes, right, stressed in the three-syllable simple nouns or adjectives, but it's only sometimes, right? Sometimes, because even sometimes, if we find within, right, this third syllable long vowel or a diphthong or a vowel plus more than consonants, we don't stress it, but we stick to the major rule. There are always exceptions. Clear? Sometimes we find some words, three-syllable simple nouns or adjectives, right, which contain in their final syllable a diphthong or long vowel or a vowel plus more than consonants, but they are unstressed. Okay, unstressed, and here we stick to, in these words, in these exceptions, to the major rule, which stress the first syllable. For example, I can mention here the word interview, view, ends with the long vowel u, clear? But here I stress the first syllable, in, although the last syllable contains a long vowel, but the first one is stressed. I have also the word continent. So here continent. Nant ends with a vowel plus more than one consonant, which are na and ta. But nevertheless, I stick to the main rule and I stress the first syllable can. Also, substitute. Right. As a noun here also, I have in my final syllable, in the last syllable, tute. U, long U. But we don't stress the third one, but the first one, which is sub. Clear? Sub is the first syllable and it is the stressed syllable. It means sometimes even if, right, we find some syllables, stressed in the final syllable, but it's not common rule. Right, there are always exceptions. Now, what is common in this category of words? I mean, three simple or syllable simple nouns, adjective, is that we stress them usually on the first syllable. Clear? Except if the second one contains the three previous elements. So here we shift the stress to second syllable. Alright, now the final one is rarely stressed. Okay, alright. And it is stressed only with the conditions we mentioned earlier. So this is simply a brief summary about stress position, right, in three syllable simple nouns and adjectives, which have the same rule. Now for three syllable simple verbs, we'll see their also case and their own rules, which are a bit different in our next lesson. So see you then. Thank you so much.